YouTube stream time for YouTube time, stream. Hello everybody, how are we all doing today? I've moved the mic really close to my mouth. Hopefully I'm a decent volume relative to the music, but let me know as always if I'm too loud, if I'm too quiet, if you'd rather I just mute my mic and listen to the beautiful Pokemon music. Boom. Art time. I gotta get little transition screens. You know how in like Windows Movie Maker you can have it crossfade I feel like just the hard cut right now from the intro screen to the oh shit, my mic's about full. To the art program is a little jarring. One moment, I have to adjust my microphone stand. No, don't fall more. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I need like a crossfade or something. I think it'd be more cool, have more aura. I have one of those mic stands that clips to my desk to save space. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But the problem is that the screw will sometimes come loose, and then I have to like tighten it. And it's been pretty good lately. I haven't had to tighten it in quite a while, but now I have to. So pardon me the obnoxious noises as I adjust my mic. That's one of the obnoxious noises. I don't know if I got picked up for the mic. Okay, that should be better. Alright, we're good. We're back. Where did I put my drawing pen? Alright, I don't know what I'm gonna draw. Normally I go into these with like 1 or 2 ideas, but I have no idea. So I'm just gonna start drawing. I'm gonna see what comes to me. And it will probably be something really cool. It'll probably be like a Vocaloid or like a Dragon Ball character, like Ryu. Let's start with Ryu. It feels appropriate to start with Ryu. What if Ryu is real? Alright, so this is, I was talking about this during the last stream, the Peglin stream, where YouTube like cut the first 20 minutes of the stream. But I was talking about how I always need like 10-20 minutes to get warmed up. So I sit here awkwardly. I gotta burp in 1 moment. I sit here awkwardly for like 10-20 minutes, not sure what to talk about, just like sitting in silence and sporadically throwing in like random anecdotes. And I think what I gotta start doing is like pretending to start the stream like 10 minutes early, so then I can get warmed up, but whatever. I'll figure something out. Alright. Here's this cool headband. Something looks off about his face. I don't know. I'll fix it later. That's like my catchphrase when I'm drawing something. I'll go like, that looks like shit. I'll fix it later. So I tried something last night, which I'm gonna try a few times during this stream, this drawing included, where I draw the face before I draw the head. Because what I noticed would happen is I draw the head, and then I realized that like there wasn't really a great way to draw the face onto the head in a way that like looked good. So I'm when I'm doing these just like these funny little silly guys, I'm gonna try drawing the face first, and then draw the head around it. That's probably poor form. Like that's probably a bad idea. I've been trying lately. Eyes are definitely too big. People don't look like that. Yo, definitely that my right, his left eye is way too like tall. They're probably both too tall. Art's hard, man. Pokemon music? Hell yeah. I'm never quite sure what to play because I could go like with the default, you know, YouTube choice of Kevin MacLeod. I could put on some Kevin MacLeod music. But I feel like Kevin MacLeod gets used so frequently everywhere else that you'll hear a Kevin MacLeod song and go like, oh god, like this again? I heard this in a video essay last week or whatever. No disrespect, of course, to the GOAT Kevin MacLeod. But I like Pokemon music, and I've yet to get into copyright trouble with Pokemon. Not that I like really care about the copyright a whole lot. The concern for me with the copyright is always like geo-blocking. Because sometimes I'll go to watch a video and it'll like, this video is not available in your region because there's copyrighted music in it or whatever. And that's always my concern with using stuff that isn't public domain. Third Strike character music screen at 200% for the whole stream over and over and over again. We'll do it once. We'll listen to it. Sure, give me 1 second. Let me put on the Third Strike character select theme. Third Strike character select music. How long is this? 5 minutes? It's 5 minutes? No way it was 5 minutes long. 1 second. I guess there is an extended version. I'm so used to just hearing the one that plays in Fightcade. I'm gonna adjust his eyes, I think. You know, this guy's Canadian. I forgot his name. Third Strike rapper. What's his name? Infinite. I was gonna say Immortal. He's from Canada. There you go. Do you think he like... Do you think he was happy doing this music? Do you think when they were like, we need you to make music for Street Fighter, he was like, yes, yes, Street Fighter, yes! Or do you think he thought it sucked? This is the part I know about. I'd be curious to know how he felt about the making of this theme song. Why does he look sad? I don't want to look depressed. I don't want to look determined. Not yet. No, he looks exhausted. Let's go back. No, that looks worse. I forgot how bad those look. Never mind. Wait. Maybe I like angle the eyebrows a little bit more, make them look kind of half angry. I'm not certain I've ever heard this part before. There you go, there's my Ryu. No, his eyes look so bad. I was like, I have an idea. There we go. He looks like haunted. This is me when my opponent picks like Super 3 Chun-Li, you know? You know, you're about to fight the most unhinged person you've ever met. There are like distinct super choices I see in Fightcade, and they're like, oh my god, this guy's a psychopath. Maybe not Chun-Li Super 3. I'm not certain I've ever seen Chun-Li Super 3. But you know, when somebody picks like Alex Super 1, you know they're just here for the love of the game. There you go, there's my Ryu. Just a little bit better. Although it's got a big forehead. Why is his forehead so big? As3 Makoto is actually cool though. Do it against me? Oh god. I do have respect, I think, for As3 Makoto, because it is like conceptually really strong, but it all comes down to your ability to like use your time appropriately. How can I make his forehead look less huge? Maybe I just like move the headband down a little bit. There you go. That's a little better. Although it looks like he's got a giant head. He's got like a Yakub skull, you know? Oh my god, I've never heard these verses before. This is actually crazy. What's he gonna be doing? Like he's gonna be drinking a soda pop. That's one thing I've been drawing a lot lately, and I don't know why. It's just like characters drinking out of like fast food drink cups. I just think it's funny. I don't know. There's something funny about like the fast food drink cup. I was at a fast food place today, and I asked the guy, because I never want to presume. I asked the guy as I was buying my drink. I was like, "Hey, do I get refills with this? Because I'm kind of thirsty today." And the guy was like, "Yeah." Oh, it's playing the next one. I'm gonna go back to Pokemon music. Sounds like Parappa the Rapper. Bass. Joker Miles, welcome to the stream. I asked the guy, I was like, "Do I get refills on this drink?" Because I didn't want to start taking refills and have him have to come over and go like, "You can't have refills, man. I'm sorry." And he said like, "Yeah, you have refills." And then his manager, who is, you know, probably a meter or two away from him, like comes out and starts going like, "Of course you get refills. Of course you always get refills. Take as many refills as you want, man, as much as you want. But you know, why would I not offer you free refills? Because there's only so much that you can realistically drink. You're not going to drink enough for it to really matter. So drink as much refills as you want, man. It's not a big deal. Who cares?" And I was like, "Okay, thanks, man." And he kept going, and he kept going like, "You know, you're going to eat so much food that you're not gonna have a whole lot of space for refills anyway. So blah." It's like it just kept going. And I was like, "Man, like, dude, like, okay, thank you." Ryu drinking his soda. That's his mouth. Ooh, some less music. it did come off like vaguely sarcastic. Like I could tell that he wasn't being sarcastic, but I think yeah, it would have been very easy for that like line of dialogue to come off as sarcastic. It was really funny. And she were like, "Thanks, man. You know, thank you. I will have a refill." And he was like, "Yeah, man, have a refill, dude. Like, yeah." It's awesome. And I could tell he was the manager because he was wearing a suit and tie. Or not a suit and tie, he was wearing a collared shirt and tie. You know, I've never once in my life asked to speak with a manager anywhere. I think I should make a habit of it. I think I should start. Because I get to see more cool guys in collared shirts and ties. I can start walking to places and be like, "Can I speak to your manager?" Like, I don't know, I've just never had an issue at like a fast food place or like any kind of place where I'm not a business where I'm not already talking to like a person who has a stake in the company. And I've never been talking to like a minimum wage employee, you know, and been like, "You fucked up so bad, 16-year-old minimum wage employee. I want to speak to your manager." You know, there are definitely contexts in which I can imagine myself doing it, but I know like people who would just ask to see the manager like all the time in any circumstance. And I don't know, I've never done that. I just don't have the energy for it. I don't have the resolve, the hardened steel will of somebody who asks for the manager all the time. Yeah, that'd be awesome. "Hey, I'd like to speak to your manager," and the manager comes out, and I go like, "Hey, what's up, man? How you doing today? You watch the game? The game?" "Yeah, I'd like to speak with your manager. So wonderful weather we're having. That'd be pretty cool." And then this hand's gonna have like a burger, I think. but he's gonna be like crushing the burger. Like he's gonna be like holding it to, what's that? Was it a Twitter account, an Instagram account? I don't know. It was some social media account. It was gripping food forcefully, and it was just like somebody who would grip food forcefully. Now I just took a sip of my really cold ice water, and I just went to the dentist yesterday. So my teeth, they filled some cavities on the right side of my mouth. So the right side of my mouth is still a little bit sensitive. So when the cold water touched those teeth, it was unpleasant. Probably shouldn't have got ice water, but whatever. The dentist made a Borat reference. I don't remember exactly what the context was. He was saying something good about my teeth. He was like, you know, this aspect of your teeth is really good. I think he was like, you know, there's no cavities elsewhere in your mouth except for this one. And I was like, that's good. He was like, yeah. And then like a moment passed, a beat passed, and he was like, very nice. And I was like, oh man, that's crazy. And he wasn't even like, because I think at this point, I associate people who still make Borat references with like, you know, not older men, not like, you know, 50-year-old men, but definitely like people who are distinctly in the millennial camp, so people a little bit older than me. But this guy, I think, was like my age, or like a tiny bit older than me. Like, I don't think he was old enough to the point where he still thought Borat references were like culturally relevant. So it was just kind of shocking. Casually say that sometimes very nice. It is cool. Borat is a crazy movie. My wife. That would have been really cool if you'd be like, my wife. That's what hands look like. That's how I'm drawing them. Because the rest is going to be burger. Bob's Burgers Gag. Bob is a nightmare making a Borat reference by the water cooler. I don't know what that is, but that's in my nightmares. Is people making Borat references to me. I do it at times feel kind of out of touch with like a lot of cultural zeitgeist. So people will quote like The Office to me, and I'll just be like, I don't know what that I don't know, man. I haven't seen The Office or whatever. You know, but then of course I do the thing. I quote like dumb things that I like all the time. Oh god, wait. How do I draw him crushing something in his hand? What do I have that I can grip forcefully? And simulate crushing something. I have a Diet Coke can. I'm gonna grip forcefully the Diet Coke can. Okay, alright. That's my visual reference. 1 second, I gotta do the hand again. Okay, so if I crush the Diet Coke can, my thumb is like there. Alright. So I'm gonna draw the burger first. No, I'm gonna draw the hand first? What should I draw first? Because I want to be able to think about how the hand is acting on the object. So I think I'm gonna draw the hand first, is my plan. So my thumb, when I crush things, kind of does like... So I'll draw like this is a mitten of the hand, right? It's like the vague shape of the hand. And then my thumb comes up like this. Kind of grabs the object's lower side. Oops. Wait, I didn't mean to zoom in. I don't even know what button that is. Sometimes I accidentally trigger these shortcuts in this program that like I know for a fact are definitely useful for people who are like better at art and do use this program more than I do. Here's my favorite one. If you press 1 or 2, it's 3. If you press 3, you get this. And I'm sure that there is a use for this. I'm sure that there is a situation where you want to have a little pen cursor, but I have no idea what it is. So one time I pressed it by accident, and I didn't know like how to get away from it, so I just used it for like an hour until I think I accidentally hit the button again and figured it out. Anyway, so then what do? Then my fingers come down like this. separate. There's finger 1, finger 2, finger 3, finger 4, right? Kind of something like that. And then here's the burger, and it's getting like squished between the fingers. And I'll draw like little, you know, stress lines on it. Whatever we call those. Now I have to make it look more like a burger and less like a potato. This is the kind of high quality art you get from Weezer Enjoyer Third Strike from YouTube.com. Anytime I draw anything, it's basically spent... you guys may have noticed I've not been posting as much on the YouTube community tab. And it's because anytime I draw something, I'm in... I think I was talking about this, I think, last art stream. The one where I drew like 300 Mega Starmies. Where I'm in the Valley of Despair right now. Where, like, I don't understand how any of this works. So I just kind of do shit until I get it right. There we go, there's a burger. Whatever, I'll color in later. He's crushing the burger. I should draw Iwi from show Tough Puppy. I think Tough Puppy came out like just a little bit after I stopped watching stuff like that. Who is Iwi? You? Is it you? Like, that's a sheep, right? Is it you? It's probably not Iwi. I think I'm fucking losing my mind. If this is a character, if this character is a sheep, I'm googling them right now. If this character is a sheep, I'm gonna feel really bad. Oh, it's a sheep. Yeah, it's you. It's not fucking Iwi. I'll draw you. I'll draw Iwi. Although this just seems like a random like minion character, so it's really cool that I thought this was gonna be like a main character. I'll draw you. I'll draw you, like sheep, like EW, Iwi. I'll finish the Ryu though. You know, I think I almost said mispronunciate. No, yeah, mispronunciation. That's how you say it. I almost thought I was mispronouncing mispronunciation. I try to be kind of like forgiving of other people on mispronunciations because there's so many words. You know, but anytime I mispronounce something and somebody like makes fun of me for it, I feel bad. You know, especially if it's like a place name. Like if it's you know, a word from another country, and I fuck up the spelling or I fuck up the pronunciation because I've never heard it before. People make fun of me. It makes me a little cry. Makes me cry a little bit. Like there are some that I get. You know, I try to be chill about it though. So that's all to say, guys. Don't make fun of me for saying Iwi, please. Here's his mouth. There you go. There's Ryu crushing his hamburger, and in drinking his soda pop. It's pretty good, right? Okay, let's draw you. This is kind of a funny character. Oh wait, no, this is. Oh my god, what fucking. Yeah, homophone joke. I did catch that. There's a character from this show. One second, let me import this image because I want to show you guys what I'm talking about, and it won't really. Oh my god, it's downloading as a WebP. I hate WebP. I don't want WebPs. Okay, I'm gonna have to screenshot it. 1 second. Wait, give me 1 moment. I swear this is like useful commentary, and then I'm gonna hide the window 1 second as I import this. I don't think it actually shows the directories on my computer when I import, but just to be safe. C:/users/full legal name/documents. It's not actually my full legal name on my computer, it's just my initials, but you know, still. Alright. What do I draw Ryu with a V-neck t-shirt? Cause he's chill like that. It's meant to be like a gi. It's meant to be like, you know, his gi comes down and this is like the outside half and then the other half folds over. But I'm not good enough at drawing fabric to make it not look like a V-neck. So anytime I see characters from this show, I look at this bit here that's meant to be the nose, and there's something about the way it's like the lighting is drawn. There's something about this thing here that always makes me register this as being a hole. Like, I know it's meant to be a nose and that's light reflecting off the nose, but when I look at it, it looks like a gap. It looks like empty space. I don't know if that's just a me thing, but that's what I think of every time I see these characters. Alright, let's draw this character. This is gonna be really good. I don't lie. I was like, I should actually do this on a different layer so I can then get rid of the screenshot. Okay. So that's like the head. And then highlight is the same color as the skin. Yeah, you know what? That is what it is, I think. I think it makes it look like flesh. Gia's sleeves completely ripped off. You're right, I do give him t-shirt sleeves. You are right. Yeah, no, it does look like... It does look like flesh. It's kind of scary. Alright, and then I got to the bow. So what was Tough Puppy even about? I know that it had the guy from iCarly as the dog, I think. And it was made by Butch Hartman, who is apparently in like a weird cult. But I think that's all I know about it. What does the arm look like? A golf club? Thank you, Butch Hartman. Tough Puppy, you just sang the song in your head? I don't think I could. I don't remember the song. Do you think I'll get copyrighted if I play the song? Here's what I'll do. I'll listen to the song on my end, and then I will sing it to you guys. Is what I'll do. Just because I don't want to risk this thing getting geo-blocked. Tough Puppy theme song. So it goes bow, banner, banner, bow. The Dudley puppy was a plain old mutt. Plain old mutt. Ew! No, that's not the real lyric, is it? 1 second. That's not the real lyric. 1 fucking second. 1 fucking second. That's not the real lyric. Oh, okay. No, it's not. It's not. Okay. It's I misheard that. He'd scratch his dig and then he'd chew his butt. Chew his butt. But bad guys got too rough and he went to work for Tough. Now he's doing secret agent stuff. Tough Puppy, Tough Puppy. Hey, that's good. That's good. There you go. I thought it was he'd scratch his and then a different word. But it wasn't that. That's the Tough Puppy theme song. I don't remember that one. That one didn't come back to me. You like this thing? It's kind of cute. Yeah, I like that I think it has a weird arm, and I think it has a weird nose. But it is a nice little design. Nice little cartoon character. There you go. There's you. Of course, the sheep, not like the pronoun. Alright, now I'm gonna draw something evil. What's evil? This is the most obscure character you could request. I appreciate it. A random, because on the Tough Puppy wiki, this character had like not even a paragraph of information. So I was like, this is an obscure pick. I appreciate it. Alright, you guys have to guess who this is. I'm gonna draw a creature and you guys have to guess who it is, okay? Okay, guess who that is. Draw Virgil? I can try to draw Virgil. Let me pull up a picture of Virgil. I'm trying to think of which picture of Virgil I should draw. I'm gonna draw like the picture of his face, like the really, really high definition picture of his face. I think that's funny. I'm gonna do that one. Alright, let me import it. Where did I save it? Is this it? Here it is. Oh my god, the picture is so big! Oh, it's because I didn't import it as a layer. I just imported it. Wait. The picture is still really big, though. That's crazy. I need to make it smaller. Wait. Look at that. Oh, why'd stuff get moved around? What the hell? Alright, I'm gonna draw the really, really high definition picture of Virgil. This one. It is the curb. It is the curb. Alright. Okay. This is like the... I'm gonna butcher this. I almost swore. You guys could probably hear the initial consonant on my lips, but I'm gonna completely not do this very well. Here's what we're gonna do. We'll start with his nose. It's like that part of his nose. Next part of his nose is hidden in shadow. But I guess it would look, you know, something like that. I think I fucked up the angle at which this nostril is. Let's just... I don't know why I'm starting with his nose. That's just kind of the vibe today. There's his nose. It's a nice nose. He's got a good nose. Strong nose. And this is his shadow cast for his nostril, I guess. And then this is his what do we call this? The philtrum? This is his philtrum. This is gonna be his lips. This is where the drawing gets real bad. Goes up. Oh man. Goes up. Comes down. Kind of like that. And then there's a bold line where his lips meet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah! Look at that. I think I'm gonna make the lines on his philtrum even lighter. Oops. It's kind of a subtle detail. This is a crazy detailed like image though. Alright, we gotta do his eyes. Maybe we do his brow. Alright, His nose comes up and kind of meets his brow. There's a word for that as well, like where your nose connects to your forehead. I just don't remember what it is. Holy lips, they're good, right? They're really good. they're not gonna make him look like a fucked up creature at all. His eyebrows. He's got nice eyebrows as well. They're very like. This guy plucks his eyebrows. This guy for sure does his eyebrows. Oh god, I'm making him look like the Chud. Triangling his mouth down. Yes, yes, you're right. He doesn't look fucking livid enough. Gotta make him look a little bit more upset. Make him look a little bit more like he's frowning. I think that looks basically the same as I had it before. And I make this bottom lip too thick. I think I'm gonna make him look like the Chud. I'm gonna make him look like nothing ever happens. Alright, let's try to draw his eye. So his eye is like... And there's like the actual eye part like here. You can actually see like his eye. And then he's got like his eyelid is doing like that. That looks fucked up. I'm gonna simplify the eye. I can't fucking draw eyes. One day. I need to sit down and draw a lot of things. Like that's something I think that I need to just do one day. Is I need to just like sit down and just draw like a crap load of eyes, and not just one day. I need to do it like over and over and over again. And I need to draw a bunch of whatever. You know, I think I need to just put the time into practicing art more. The eyes need to be a bit further out. That can be done. You know, because I try to like practice, I try to get better, but then like I just don't have the time right now to really draw as much as I might like to. Which is one of the reasons I think these streams are useful. One day I'll probably just come on these streams and be like, alright, we're drawing naked people for like an hour. It's just gonna be me doing like drawing, you know, from the image. What's that website? Line of Action. I've done that a few times. Further out. Where's the line? Oh god, it won't let me draw on this way. So his eyes are kind of like if the lips are like 2/3, right? Lip kind of, his eyes like kind of here-ish. But yeah, I think I need to just commit time to just drawing actual things that are just like funny little cartoon characters. Although I do enjoy the funny little cartoon characters. Oh man, what am I thinking of? Is it the balloon from Phineas and Ferb where they give it those like really like fucked up eyes? Is that what I'm thinking of right now? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that looks really good, right? Yes, yes. My son, he's coming to life. Oh, look at this guy. My son. My son. You know, I think the most important part of life is to just have fun. You draw oh, that's a really bad eye. I gotta do that one again. I do think I picked the hardest image to draw, and that's why it's awesome. You know, they say to shoot for the moon and land in the stars. Looks like he's got a lazy eye. That's my art style, is Virgil has a lazy eye. Specifically Virgil. There you go. He'll have a bad eye. He'll have a bad eye. Done is better than perfect. There you go. Look at that. My son. Now his nose looks way too big. That's okay. We correct. We'll do the rest of it. This is fucked up. Okay. So now we gotta draw like his chin. All right. So how far away is his eyes from his chin? That's like the corner of his eye. Like that's probably what, like 2/3 away from his lips. Like you go to the corner of his eyes here, right, to his lips. And then if that's like, let's say that's 2/3, right, roughly, then I do like 1/3 out to here, and that's his jawline, give or take. So we'll start the line here. Something like that. And there are definitely like, you know, precise anatomical definitions. I'm just having fun. I'm just fucking around. All right. There's his chin. He's got a big chin as well. Very masculine chin. He's just like me. I do am an alpha, Chad. I do am Virgil. I'm not. I'm lying. His eyebrows need to be more intense. I can give him more intense eyebrows. This is Joe Biden, yeah. You know, if there was one word to describe America, it would be... You know what I think of every time I think of Joe Biden is I think of like a video I saw. And it was that image of Joe Biden like holding his hand out and there's like a fireball in his hand. And it's like, you won't survive my Biden blast. I think of that all the time. Okay. And then his kind of comes up like this. Yes. Yeah, it's all coming together. His hair kind of goes like that. My son. Mm-hmm. And then ear. So what does his ear look like? His ear's like... Yeah. Got more of a triangle-shaped head. Give him more of like a pointier chin. Give him a square head. So I gotta give him more of like a... Let's put his chin like here. Just kind of draw. My son. Looks like Mussolini. Yeah. What can I say? And there's his ear. It's all coming together. See, you guys doubted the method. But look at how good it looks. Look at his hair. I don't quite remember what Virgil's hair looks like, so we're just gonna kind of fucking guess. No, wait, I have another tab. I still have my Virgil Google tab open. Okay, he's got this little cool little slick back thing going on. You think this is slicked back? This is pushed back. You know, your baby knows I used to be a huge piece of shit. It's got this cool, like, pushback. I think I'm making his cranium way too big. I think I'm making him look like a Yakub. Yeah. Yes. It's like, you guys know that oh, fuck, what am I thinking of? The picture of the guy where he's like, I look like the guy from Death Note. Everybody tells me I look like the guy from Death Note. This is like that. He's got a Vegeta thing going on. Okay, one second. I gotta give him recession. Yeah, Norwood 2, Norwood 2. Everybody, YouTube chat, everybody post your Norwood scale in the comments. 1 second. Norwood scale. Okay, 1 second. And then I have to add a new window. And then hide this. Oh, what the hell? Why is this not visible? There we go. All right, everybody in the YouTube chat, tag yourselves. Where on the Norwood scale do you fall? I think I'm a Norwood 2. I'm probably, here's the thing. I can't tell. I have like a weird, what do you call it, dysmorphia thing going on, where I think I'm balding, but everybody around me tells me I'm not balding. So I think that I'm like a 2. I don't know if you guys can see my cursor, but this one here, left side, second row, I think I'm that. But people around me tell me I'm not balding, so I don't know. I think I'm balding, though, so I think I'm a 2. Everybody, where on the Norwood scale do you fall? Anyway, this guy is like a Norwood 3. There's one for women as well. 1 second. Let's be inclusive. What's the women's scale? Oh crap. I just realized I forgot to tab back to the art, didn't I? Women balding scale. It's called the Ludwig scale. Probably Ludwig scale. So ladies, now your turn. Tag yourselves. Where on the Ludwig scale do you fall? Alright, back to the drawing. Alright, there's my Virgil. No, I gotta fix his eyebrows. Wait here, so I gotta fix his eyebrows. Oops, I'm on the wrong layer. Make him more fucking angry. There we go. This is me. This is what I look like, by the way. Alright, so you guys see the resemblance, right? You guys think it looks exactly like this? Are you guys impressed with how well I replicated? With how well I replicated Virgil? I kept wanting to say Norwood. You guys impressed with Girahim? Girahim? From Skyward Sword? I have not played Skyward Sword in a while. Let me look up this character. Girahim, Skyward Sword. I don't remember this guy. This guy's actually, like, it looks vaguely familiar. But yeah, I can draw this guy. This guy's cool. This guy is Aura. Alright, I'm just gonna import the image. One moment. I'm gonna hide the panel. Dun-dun-dun-ba-da-ba-da-bum. I gotta find where I put the... Where I put the file? I saved the file, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Import to layer. There it is. I'm just losing my mind. Where do I have space for him? Oh god, wait, what's happening? Oh my god. Oh my god, why is everything moving around? What's happening? Dude, my art program is just moving everything around. Adding Girahim absolutely fucked my art program. What? One second, let me show you guys this. Dude, what? Okay, check this out. It shrunk his face, I think. And then it completely destroyed my U-Drive. That's crazy. Alright, one second. Let's try to import it better. It actually hates me. It wants me dead. And then we'll move this guy like over here, like space from over here. All right. He's kind of cool. He's got like cool hair. All right, so we'll start with his cool eye. Devilish grin. And his other eye, where does his hairline start? Why does his part is kind of in an odd position? This is not that odd. I just don't part my hair like that. So we're like, why is your hair like that? And then it comes up. Oh, I didn't make his hair high enough. He's got to have a bigger forehead than that. One second. Let's draw his hairline first. So his hairline's like pretty tall. Please draw the bat from Tough Puppy. It's a Tough Puppy stream today. Yeah, that can be done. That can be done. He's got an ear, as many things do. You're doing something kind of cool when it comes down. Make it an evil motherfucker stream. Yes, only evil guys. Carl from Law of Talos. I'm not familiar, but I will pull them up in a separate tab. So I gotta pull up the bat from Tough Puppy. Oh, it's just called Bat? Just called Bat. This guy's cool, though. This guy has aura. And then Carl, Law of Talos. Alright, and then I'll draw this guy afterwards. This guy's got a cool hat. Alright. So this guy's got this thing going on. Like that. And then that comes his chin. His other eye's like hidden behind his hair. Partially. Would you like an example of a Tough Puppy joke? Sure. Yeah, why not? If we're doing a Tough Puppy stream, why not? Cool big collie. You can link something here? Yeah, YouTube will quite frequently block any links you send to spam. And then his arm comes out of here. Kind of a pointy elbow. I'm just gonna be really lazy with this hand. Yeah, yes. Got a cool belt as well. Ab window. Right arm. Right arm kind of comes down, and then it's pressed against his hip. I'm gonna be lazy with his hand as well. This is the best thing ever. Thank you, thank you. I'll do my best. And then he's got his cool legs. He's got a cool stance. Bird brain, nobody flies in the ground. It's called walking. I think I can probably hear it in my head. If I imagine how children's comedic voice actors tend to deliver lines, you know, I can probably hear it. Yeah, I'm impressed that you like even thought of Tough Puppy, because that's a show that like is not real, you know. That's a fucked up foot. Whatever. Oh fuck! Oh god! Oh god! Wait! Wait! Done is better. Perfect. Wait. Good. There's his calf. There's his foot. I gotta get really good at drawing feet. That'd be a cool skill, I think, to have. Everybody talks about drawing hands, but I think the real money is in drawing feet. I'm gonna draw his cool cape. Yeah. Actually, I'll kind of imply a little more. Awesome, right? Really cool. Oh, he's an earring. I didn't even catch his cool earring. Is that meant to be a rupee? That's a really cool earring, actually. All right, there he is. Brought to you by IGN. What was the other character? Bat. Bat was one of the other characters. Bat. Okay. I like this picture of him. Oh my god, it's a web P again? It's over. Why go on? And I guess while I'm downloading images, I'll download this Carl guy as well. Oh, it's a bird on his hat. That's cool. Let me import the bat. Oh crap, wait, wrong picture. Oops. Import image file. That's a... What? No. What? That's a... No. it imported a screenshot I took of Chili's locations in Canada. Which is not the one that I meant to click on. There we go. And they're all in Alberta, for anybody curious. Alright. Time to draw this cool bat. I do like this character design. I think he's cute. Right. Got kind of a triangular head. I'll draw his little like whiskers. I already fucked this up. I think I gotta make this a little bit more circular down here. Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. I do like his glasses. Got his little hair on top. He's got big ears. Lines. Like that. He's got a cool bow tie. Something like that. There you go. There's Bat from Top Puppy. And then I gotta draw... What's his name? Carl. I draw Carl from Law of Talos. So I gotta import that guy now. I'm gonna delete these reference images that I've imported. Oh crap, I didn't mean to import it as a... whatever. Oh my god, dude, every time I import something, it messes with my program more, guys. Come look what they did to my boy Virgil. His head is gone. His head is gone. It's just face. It's just face. It's actually so over for all of us. Why go on? Alright, time to draw this guy.
The face is the black SpongeBob mean? What does the black SpongeBob mean? Like Doodle Bob? What does Doodle Bob look like? Doodle Bob? Kind of a smirk. It's a cool hat. Segmented. He's got this bird on top. Send a pic in the Discord. See, when you say something called the black SpongeBob meme, I'm now concerned that it's like fucking racist. So if it is, you know, don't send it. Alright, now I have to draw his clothes. Guy's weird little shirt. Belt. Then I guess I can draw his jacket as well. Updating your art skills? Not really. I think I've been plateaued for quite a while. I'm gonna upgrade though. I'm gonna upgrade. I think it, you know, time in, time out. I gotta just draw 3 million things. These streams are mostly just for fun. You know, I just think it's fun to draw. The improvement happens like off stream at 3 in the morning when I go like, fuck, I can't draw this Goku as well as I'd like to. You know. There's the other part of his jacket. And then his arm comes out like this. It gets sloppier the longer I go. I'm like zoning out. Here's his other arm. There you go. Sent it in the meme channel. Oh god, now I have to look at this. I'm concerned. I'm scared of the black SpongeBob meme. Why isn't it showing up? What the fuck? Draws better on the first art. You doing the first stream? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'd like to think that I'm getting better, but I definitely don't feel like I'm getting better. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna draw something fucked up now. We're gonna draw Boo. No, we're gonna draw Kala Na from Star Wars. I don't think I know this character. Star Wars. This is like a made-up character. This is a real character. What is this character from? What the hell? Knights of the Old Republic 2. Alright, we're gonna import this picture. I'm drawing some obscure... WebP again! Cucked again! So cucked again, entered my vocabulary, I'm pretty sure, from this one picture of like a friend of a friend of a friend. That somebody like took in high school, like on Snapchat, and they captioned it with like "cucked again." I don't know why they did that. It was just like a normal picture of just like a normal looking guy. But now, since then, "cucked again" has entered my vocabulary, which I don't know why. All right, this is this character. Oh god. All right. I'm gonna draw the bat here. Sorry, give me 1 second. I gotta move some stuff around on my screen. Just some windows that I don't need to open. I'm getting pop-ups from them. That's better. Okay. So I draw the big bat here. Is this a glove shitto? That's my favorite thing that Star Wars fans talk about. Is they're like, this character's a glove shitto. Like, this character's like not real. Like a series of random lines. I've been muttering. I don't know if the mic picked up half of what I've been saying. I just realized. Okay, I guess we'll fill in the eyes as well and putting stuff in. This is what I look like, by the way. So what does this character do? Actually, I still have I think the wiki page pulled up. Let's read about this character. Diminutive yet knowledgeable Chaudhra fan. What is a Chaudhra fan? Chaudhra fan. Short rodent-like humanoids. Okay, bat-like faces. Yeah, that's this character. Information broker on Nar Shaddaa. She met Mitra Surik near the Pazak Den, into which she was not permitted. She offered to put a bad word into the exchange for Surik for the right place. Kala Na eventually helped out T3M4 by selling him to Vaga, claiming she won him in a Pazak game. One of the things I love about Star Wars is the fact that all of the names sound like they were made by somebody trying to make fun of Star Wars. Like, if I were trying to make fun of Star Wars, I would say, like, yeah, like Pazrazar, Kala Na on the Mitra Surik, you know? There you go. That's what's this character's name again? Colin. This is like a minor character in like a Star Wars RPG from like 20 years ago. All right, now I'm gonna draw. What's a cool thing to draw? Who's a cool guy to draw? Just his face haunts me. What time is it? It's cute compared to the reference. Yeah, I kind of gave up on trying to make it look like it, and I ended up just drawing like a weird cartoon thing. All right, let's draw Boo. I like Fat Boo the most. Let's actually start with circles. See, here's how you draw Fat Boo. Just circle, and you draw a second, larger circle, and you give it like an antenna. You make it really happy. What I'm gonna do his eyes curve upwards. Like his eyes curve upwards because he's always so happy. San Andreas hands thing going on a little bit. And then you gotta give him his cool little vest. I'm gonna go first. Give him his cool flowy pants. Cool shoes. Does he have pointy shoes? I don't remember. I'm giving him pointy shoes. And then you give him his cool vest. It's got like these going on. And there's your little arms. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like there's an important element of Fat Boo that I'm missing here. Oh, the cape! I've forgotten the cape. That's what I'm missing. There you go. There's Fat Boo. Can you make a request? Yeah, make a request. I'll probably do 1 or 2 more drawings, then I'll call it. I'm gonna stretch. Just in my chair. You guys get to hear my chair noises. I know everybody flocks to these streams to hear the sounds of me leaning back and forth in my chair. There's Fat Boo. That's my favorite one. Right? He's just so happy. He's just minding his own business. And then, like, Vegeta's over here. Right, and Vegeta's a hater. Vegeta's a fucking asshole. Right, so he goes like, this is an accurate representation of the Boo Saga, I think. Vegeta goes, I hate you. That's how it goes, I think, in canon. We should draw his chair noise. Can I draw Axel Low? Yeah, I can draw Axel Low. Banger request. Banger request. I can draw Axel Low. Axel Low. What's a good Axel Low here to draw? I'm gonna draw just the, I guess I'll just draw the first one. No, I like this one more. Like Dragon Ball GT. I'm not a big GT guy personally. I think I think I've said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. I think GT is carried by if you only remember the hype moments in Aura. I think that if you only consume GT by watching like the highlights on YouTube, just watching like all the Super Saiyan 4 Goku stuff and whatever, I think GT is awesome. But I think the moment you actually go to watch GT, at least for me, I remember how much I don't like GT. One thing I've been making fun of quite a bit lately, anytime I think about GT, is Goku's speech to Baby. Let me pull it up 1 second. We're all gonna watch this together. Goku speech. Stop. YouTube, stop. Goku speech to Baby. Let me pause the Pokemon music. Whichever tab that is in. It's here. Is this it?
You see, when you take life, you live in fear because deep down you know that someday your life will be taken as well. We all have to reap what we sow.
No, not this one. This is a cool one. This is a cool one. This one's okay. I'm looking for the light around the door one.
Listen, baby. I cannot allow you to get away with the trauma you've... Now you've got to...
Sorry, I'm trying to find it. It's really funny.
Fighting him so you can keep
Funny, I've fought Vegeta, and this is
so long until
in and out, but longer a Saiyan
for your race.
Okay, 1 second. Goku's speech to Baby Light Door. This is a really good speech, guys. You have to hear it. Okay, I can't find it. Somebody else can find it. But he goes, you know, Baby. He's talking to like Baby, like the bad guy, not like his wife. He goes like, you know, Baby, all you can see right now is the light coming through the cracks around the door. And you can't even begin to imagine that there's more light behind the door beyond just the cracks coming out by the side of the door. But if you were to open the door, there would be a bigger light, bigger than the light that escapes the cracks through the door, which is the only part that you're seeing, is the light coming through the cracks on the edges of the door. But I'm the full light, the big light behind the door. That's me, Baby. It's awesome. It's really funny. And people go like, guys, GT's P. GT does have aura though. Super Saiyan 4 is cool. Super Saiyan 4 is cool. When he looks at that tough puppy clip, I think I would rather die than look up the tough puppy clip. Not because I don't believe you that it's funny. It's just, you know, I've just gone on one clip hunt, and I think if I go on a second clip hunt, my heart will explode. All right, we're gonna draw Axel. Yeah, that's what human heads are shaped like, I think. You know, baby, I'm actually the fries at the bottom of the bag. You've eaten all the fries in the red McDonald's cup, and you think that that's all the fries that there are, but you can't even begin to comprehend the fact that there are more fries that you've missed. Fries at the bottom of the bag. That's what I am, baby. That'd be cool. He's winking. I don't know how to signify he's winking. I guess I'll just draw a more obviously shut eye. And there's his neck. Cool jacket. How do arms work? Just forearm. This kind of goes like that. I mean, lazy with his hands. It's just that. That's also not how arms work. Whatever. Whatever, man. You know, life's made up anyway. One day the sun will explode. Joined your first stream to the Fries quote. Welcome to the... Did you like the Fries quote? You thought it was really good? You know, baby, you think I'm the art stream on the Weezer Enjoyer YouTube channel. You can't even comprehend that I'm actually the Halloween stream. I'm actually the Ban stream. You guys excited for the Ban stream? I'm shilling the Ban stream. I talked about this last stream. I'm shilling the Ban stream really hard, which will be this this coming Friday. It's Halloween. It'll be at 5 p.m. EST. And I'm shilling it really hard because my greatest fear is that nobody shows up and I just end up being a grown man sitting alone on a stream playing Ban. All alone. So you guys should show to the Ban stream. Can you guys tell this character's from like England? You guys probably couldn't tell. He's got some crazy legs. And I gotta draw the Union Jack. Oh god, I have to draw the Union Jack. Okay, wait. One of my favorite fun facts is that the Union Jack is like a slamming together of the flags of England, Scotland, and I think of the contemporary flag of Ireland, like the St. Patrick's Cross. But there's no whales on there. There's no dragon. Can you imagine if they had like put whales on the Union Jack and they had like a giant dragon, like it was the normal Union Jack, but there was also a giant dragon on it? That'd be really cool. I know people. There's people who live not super far from me who fly, like the English flag, like not the Union Jack, but like specifically the flag of England, like the St. George's Cross. And every time, like for years, I was like, why do they do that? Like you'd assume that, I don't know, I always kind of assumed that like English people fly the Union Jack, and then if you're like, you know, Scottish or Welsh or something, you fly your country's respective flag. But then it occurred to me, somebody pointed out, they were like, you know, maybe it's a football thing. And I was like, oh, of course it's a football thing. It's always a football thing, you know? Do you think they would sell you the Tough Puppy IP? It's worth a shot. I mean, what are they even doing with it now? I'd be shocked if they were still making any kind of money off of it in any meaningful way. Surfing 21 guns. There you go. There's my Axel low. All right. I think that's it for me. It's been an hour and a half of staring at this white screen. Ah, my eyes. Ah! You see, baby, you think I'm the fuck, I don't know, man. All right. I think that's all from me. I'm going to make the VTuber big. Boop. Well, thank you to everybody. I'm going to call it here. I'm going to rest my eyes for a moment. Then I have to play, guys, I have to play Third Strike, because I haven't played Third Strike yet this week. And I need to clip farm, so I'm probably gonna like shower, eat, relax for a little bit, hop on Fightcade. Well, thank you all for coming. Thank you all for coming to the stream. Thank you all for chatting and engaging and giving me cool ideas. Let me actually zoom out so you guys can see the fruits of today's labor, even though Virgil's like fucked up. So there's today's. Oh shit! Wait, no, you guys can't see it past the VTuber. Wait, there we go. So these are the fruits of today's stream. I think it was pretty epic. Even if Virgil got completely cucked. That's all I got, guys. Thank you all for coming by and chatting and supporting and all that stuff. It's been an honor. Keep yourselves safe, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you all hopefully this coming Friday, October 31st at 5 p.m. EST for the long-awaited Weezer Enjoyer annual Halloween stream where I play Garten of Banban, a game which the first one's free, but 2 and 3 were $5, so I spent 10 Canadian on Garten of Banban as a grown adult, which I don't know how I feel about, but I'll see you all there. It's been an honor. Farewell, my friends.